Hi, my name is Terry Lee from Sweet Pea Papers and the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group. This is video 2 in our series Winter Fairies, and this is a Victoria Designs kit that's available right now. And this is a Sweet Pea Papers project, not a design team project. And when we left off, we had done pages 1 and 2 and set up our book and gone through the kit. So, got a lot done. So there's 1 and 2. Then I sprayed some typing paper with this snow sparkles. What I'm going to do is I ordered some silver. I don't think that this white is showing up enough sparkly against the paper. So I'm going to try it and see if the silver misted looks a little bit more sparkly, which I think it might. This is page 3. And I went ahead and did it off camera. It's just a pocket and a card. Okay. Then we're going to do 4 and 5. And then I've already done 6 as well because it's just an envelope. This was one that I had that someone gave me. I don't even know, to tell you the truth, what kind of paper it's made out of. So we're going to go back, and 4 and 5 are our center spread. So we're going to do something that I can use a little bit of the similar paper or the same paper on both pages. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with page 4. I don't have anywhere to put my book now. Okay. We're going to start with page 4. And have all this, and I have a note from page 5, and now I have no idea where it came from. And so what we're going to do is we're going to make this is our paper, and I've inked it. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a belly band out of an envelope. And then, yes, we're going to have to cover these two with a side pocket and a tab on the card so that we can add a charm. Now, I've also got out my die, my circle die, and we're going to cut a couple of holes in the envelope so that we can see the image on the card. So let's start with the envelope. Now we're going to need to paper it first. Inside and out. That's what this is. Set that right there. Okay, so this is going to be our envelope paper for the front. We need to do that first. We can set our page paper over here for just a second. And let me see how wide that is. Okay, and we're going to cut some off. Yeah, okay. So the first thing we're going to do is paper the front. And leave our little border. Look at my hands shake. I had to take some Tylenol, and I didn't know it until when I was taking it that Tylenol has caffeine in it, because apparently they think you might have a caffeine withdrawal headache. I have no idea. So now I've had extra caffeine that my body's not used to, and my hands are shaking like crazy. Okay, we're going to go a little bit above here. Let's see if I can make the mark where I can see it. And I'm going to have to stand up and go off camera to my paper trimmer because it's the big one still. And I'm not used to it either. see how well I did. The reason we paper it first is so that we don't have to try to trim around, you know, cut out the holes for the envelope. I mean the windows. So, looks like we're a weensy bit wide. Let me see if I can take off just a smidge. Let's see if that's enough. Yeah, I think that'll work. So let's put this on here. I can see my shirt's going to get in the way. All I wanted to do is stay a little bit warm. Now, let's see. I'm going to go for the violins right side up. Well, it doesn't matter, actually, when we put this on. It won't matter until we cut it for the pocket. What in the world? Let me get it lined up over here, and then we're going to trim this side off. Looks like it might be a little bit crooked. Me and that paper trimmer, I tell you. Now we're going to open the envelope up. Let's see if these will work. I didn't even test one. We're going to be papering the back, so the fact that that glue shows right there doesn't make any difference. We just want to be able to take it apart without destroying the whole envelope. I'm kind of excited. Today's Thanksgiving. I'm not excited about that because I just eat pizza for my Thanksgiving dinner. I'm here by myself way out in Washington, and my family's in Alabama and Tennessee. So, now see, this is really thin, but we're going to cover it with paper, so that should be all right. So now let's remember that we're going to trim some off on the edge. And I'm not planning on just putting 2 circles right in the center. It's easier and a little more fun to do 2 circles and offset them. Let's do one there and one down here. You know what? We have to cut it for the height. Otherwise, our circles aren't going to be in the right place because this is way taller. I mean, we can just mark it for the height so we know, but okay. So we're going to have to cut it to here. Now we can put the circles on and we know where we're at. Okay. So let's try that. I've got a lot of envelopes. Don't worry. Let's not think that way. Part of this is going to be off camera. I'm going to fold my envelope up. Move it to the side. I'm going to have to reposition those. See if we can get the big OZ to be quiet. I wonder if I should make this one smaller. Like do this. Yeah, that's going to be better. And just run it through the Big Shot. Now there's a link if you're not sure what this is called or where to find it on Amazon or whatever, then it's going to make a big noise. Ow. What a letdown. Then at the bottom of the PDF that you get for free, if you're a member of the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, you can find links to the things I use in most of my videos, and this is one of them. So, what was I going to say? Oh, it stuck a little bit. It tried to stick a little bit to the plate because we had just glued it, and this paper isn't very thick, as you can see. So now we have two circles that we can use for something. We're not inking the back, and we're not using like colored paper or anything, so we can use the white as the back of a card for these. Okay? So now we've got this with our circles. Oh, here it is. So now we need to paper the inside. Now, we're not really going to be able to do that with this open. So we're going to have to seal the envelope, trim the edge, and then use that to reach in and put a paper inside. So let's seal the envelope. Let's open the envelope if we can. It's all right. This is going to be a belly band. We need to put the acetate in. Let me get a piece. I lost my other one. No, I didn't. I thought this was the heavyweight one sitting up there, but it wasn't. Okay. So now I'm just going to cover both at the same time. Just kind of cover most of that. Everything is very staticky. I need to take a dryer sheet and wipe everything down, my glass and my... And I use a Sharpie to mark on the plastic. Sometimes you have to hold it straight down. It's very hard to mark on this stuff. Okay. Okay, now what I'm going to do is just glue this in, if I can just stop thinking about it, and put the darn glue on here. Now, I noticed when I was looking at the camera, or the video before, it's much easier on camera to see where the vinyl is, or the acetate is, than when I'm trying to glue it. And I need to ink the windows. Doing everything in the backwards order. Saved that, only the wood rolled through and it didn't really do anything. Didn't cut off the length. I told you, way too much caffeine. Okay, now let's glue it back together. Now, this is the side that was crooked, right? No, we want to cut down this side. And I think one end is still open, because I don't remember gluing it. Okay, now I'm going to cut right along the edge. All right, Oz, that's it. Okay. Oh, I did glue it back together when I glued the sides. So now we're going to put this on as a belly band. And then we'll still see these little girls here. Well, and we don't have a card in there. We need to paper the inside. Kind of mad at myself for kind of getting this backwards. I had paper falling on me. Sorry about that. Oh, it looks like you can still see some of the white there. Let me fix that. I've already inked the envelope, but we've been cutting on this, so let's ink the sides where we have just the paper. Okay. We're going to make it a little narrower than that. Yeah, that'll be all right. We'll put it in here, and we only have to glue the front edge. or the other paper is going to go in and out. So that makes it easy on us. So we're just going to open it up. We're going to put glue right along this edge. And we don't have to paper the back on this one. Then that'll glue it to the back. As you can see, now it's papered. Let's put this on as the belly band. And then we'll have enough time to do the other one. I'm going to do the card off camera. And I'm just going to put a tab on the side of the card and an eyelet and a charm. I guess I should move it over that way a little bit. Well, I should have. So you can see that it's a belly band and not a pocket. Okay. So that's that page. I think I'm going to ink along here a little bit more. Whoops. Because we cut the top off. So let's make sure this is nice and blue. You won't notice it as much. That it's not like this. When we cut it shorter, I should have cut a little bit off each end so that the ends matched. I'm just going to put a little bit of trim here and a little bit here, and then that'll cover this little area here where I made a mistake. Okay? All right, so that's that page. This page is very similar. I wonder if this will cover. Oh, it should. Yep, it looks like I am going to have to get another piece of acetate out. Okay, on this one, get that out of the way. Get our little work area cleaned up here so we can start fresh. I don't know what that was. Okay. So this time we're going to do a rectangle. This is for our window. And our envelope is going to go this way. And the reason I'm using a long envelope is because I want it to go all the way to the edge so we can slide in a card with a charm and a tab and an eyelet. Okay, so we want to cut this, but we want to cut it a 1/2 inch longer than what we need. So I'm just going to slide this over. Then I'm going to measure how long I need it to be. Okay, now I've cut that off. then I'm going to go ahead and score it. I don't know why I have this marked as the envelope front. Thought I had, oh I do, it's right there. I think we're going to be able to use this and save that other whole piece of paper. I just want to make sure that my fold is straight. My new blade will be getting here in a week. It's going to take forever. Not the open end, the closed end. Now we're going to fold this so we know where our fold is. And then we're going to take the envelope apart on this end. Would have been easier to cut both ends off, wouldn't it? And we're just going to do the same process as we did with the other one. Only this time we're going to remember to put in the acetate and ink the windows. Gosh darn it. Okay. Oh, that's in our score line. Okay. So now we're just going to put a rectangular window in. And I'm not sure where I want to put it. Do I want it? Oh, I got to remember this is going to be the open end. So I think I'll go ahead and put it in this you know, center-ish. It's more important to get it straight that way. I hear lots of cars getting ready and going. People must be going to their relatives' house and such. I don't mind watching football, eating pizza, and putting up my Christmas tree. Those are pretty much my three favorite things. Hold on. Sorry about that. It's 8 o'clock. That means it's time for Miss Paint-A-Lot. Today's... Oh no. What was Thursday at 8 o'clock? I have no idea. I shouldn't have turned the alarm off that quick before looking, huh? Might have been the alarm for the first football game of the day, because I'm, oh, we didn't paper the envelope. Okay, I'm going to redo this off camera, and then I will be back. All we have left to do now, I got the envelope papered, the window cut, and inked, the acetate on, the inner paper on, and we scored this Oh, and I pushed that paper too far in. No wonder that paper went far. There we go. I knew it went in a little farther than what I had cut it. Okay, so now all we have left to do is to put this on the paper, put a magnet on the back to hold it down, and then paper the back. So I'll paper the back off camera. Let's put our magnet on. Broken pieces everywhere. And sparkly envelope. Now I want to put it up here because I want to be able to see this little girl, this little fairy. With this on. How is it we managed to get that that sticks out past when we cut it off and checked it? I think the book has me confused with someone who cares. I said something bad. You want to make sure this is stuck down. But we want to make sure it's straight as well. I was going to say we could just trim it, but then we lose our edge again, but we don't have an edge on the other one on the other side either, do we? I'm just so afraid it's going to come out crooked. All right, well, I'm going to think about it. I'll think about it. So that's it for this page. All we have to do is put the other half of the magnet set on. To hold it shut. And then all we have to do is make the card and cover the back. And then on this one, all we have to do is make the card. So you see how these two pages are going to go together. I did use a different paper in here. Not much different, but different. Okay, so that's it for these pages. Don't forget to make the card for this one. It comes out this side. And it will have a tab and a charm on it. This one comes out this side. And it will have a tab and a charm on it. And then cover the back of that. And then you'll be done. Okay? Okay, well, that's it for this video. That second half was pretty short, wasn't it? And I'll see you in the next video, and that will be just a second for you and a day for me. Okay, bye-bye.